And I'm here inside my room in my house. So I'm gonna tell you apparently two characters that are mostly requested for the Smash ballot. Even though the ballot is over, these are the only characters that people really wanted to see in. But I'm going to make parts of this video to say about the most requested characters ever. Let's start right here in this on my Google drawing page. These are the characters that you're looking up right here in the screen to see which of those are most requested. And these are the other parts where I can explain why would these characters fit in and how these characters would still make it in. Starting off with, hold on. I'm gonna say my results on these of how I can see these characters get in or not. I'm going to tell you guys what do I think about their chances as well. So anyway, let's start off with Shovel Knight, of course. Hold on. Shovel Knight. That's right. Uh, this is not a copyright complaint. Shovel Knight is right now one of the only characters that people are going to expect to show up in the Smash Bros DLC, and people think that he's the winner of the ballot. Why do they all think of that? Because apparently there was a leak saying that Shovel Knight's amiibo, I'll get to that later, I'm sorry about that. Apparently, there are a bunch of... there was this one voting poll that did have King K. Rool as second place, and Shovel Knight was number one. People thinking that Shovel Knight was going to be the winner of the Smash ballot for sure. But for some evidence for Shovel Knight getting in Smash is not available, but we do know that Yacht Club Games does want him in. And the other reason why people think that he would be the winner of the ballot is because there's an amiibo of Shovel Knight, but it's not from Smash Bros. It's from Shovel Knight. So this Shovel Knight amiibo is not from Smash. However, there was a leak. I'm gonna talk about it now. There was a leak where the Shovel Knight amiibo was gonna be compatible in Smash Bros. And that'd be the same with the Chibi Robo amiibo. However, Nintendo took it down, and sorry for that, but my brother was in here. Yeah, he came in here, and I didn't want him to bother me. Sorry. Anyway, the Shovel Knight amiibo leak was taken down, and some of Nintendo might have claimed that it was fake. And Yacht Club doesn't even have any evidence about it. But to me, Shovel Knight may be a perfect new character that people would want to see, and probably an indie character as well. But to me, I would say I don't think we would get Shovel Knight, and I don't think he is the winner of the ballot, because I know people could expect that new characters would be in the ballot for sure, but I don't think we'll get Shovel Knight. I may want him in, but I don't think it seems too soon to put him in. Even though he does have an amiibo, it seems too soon. So those are my thoughts for Shovel Knight, and these are the reasons about Shovel Knight. But now let's move on to the next character. That's requested right here. This character we got under Shovel Knight is King K. Rool, the baddie of Donkey Kong himself. So King K. Rool, he's the main villain of Donkey Kong. A big fat crocodile, heavyweight, most requested out of Dixie Kong. So, what King K. Rool does is he does have a lot of great moveset potential. Plus, some YouTubers I know, like CJ01 and Mua, would want to see him. King K. Rool was one of the biggest top characters that people wanted to see win the Smash Ballot, because he is one of the biggest heavyweights ever. I mean, he's always the main villain of Donkey Kong. However, the reason why people are saying that King K. Rool cannot have a chance right now, because they still keep on complaining that, well, apparently that Rare owns him still, but no, Rare does not own King K. Rool. You're probably gonna say the same thing with Diddy. Seriously? The other one is that King K. Rool hasn't been showing up in new Donkey Kong games, because even though there's now new Donkey Kong Country games, they keep on replacing King K. Rool with villains like Tiki's and Lord, I forgot his name. But it still doesn't matter. If King K. Rool does win the ballot, then fans will be happy. I did vote for King K. Rool just for the sake of the fans. And another reason why people doesn't want King K. Rool in Smash for right now and say that he's not the winner, it's because of this thing. It's just a costume. I mean, I don't trust Etika, and King K. Rool, that costume doesn't even deconfirm him. Seriously. People are probably getting mad at this smile at that me. And plus, look at the costume. It's eventually based off his retro form. You know, classic King K. Rool from the old Donkey Kong games. Because if you look at that shirt right there, even though it's small, let me try to size it up a bit. There we go. If you look at it, that's King K. Rool's trophy in Smash 4. That does not even confirm him as well. And that's the costume for the me of King K. Rool. If you take a look at the crown, you'll know that the crown is big, which that's what classic King K. Rool had. But in the modern days, King K. Rool's crown is small. He even has dark green, but now he has light green in the modern days. He has chest armor, which looks like shiny chest skin, right? But now it's just flesh in the modern days. And that's just all. King K. Rool doesn't look out of place. I mean, I don't think he is deconfirmed. He could still have a chance to get in Smash. I mean, everybody did want him. He's really a requested character that everybody really liked. And you're just saying that he's not gonna get in because he's just deconfirmed? Seriously? What is wrong with you? Ugh. Ah, got it. And, here's another chance of King K. Rool getting in. Eventually, Japan made another Smash Bros requested characters list. And still, they're smart enough. They still think King K. Rool has a chance. Which is true, that King K. Rool could win. If we'll see if he's the winner or not. I mean, look, he's number 1. Because Japan thought that he was deconfirmed. And they didn't trust Sakurai. They didn't trust him. They think that he was nothing but a big old troll. Sakurai is always a troll. Remember that Meta Knight costume? Forget about him. There's Wolf. Rory was confirmed. Then D, etc. But anyway, that is the character list. I will continue with part 2 once I get the video done. I couldn't try to upload my second video about my channel is because the uploading was just completely broken. But anyway, I'll see you all next time in part 2. See ya.